Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I don't know how Disposable managed to con enough people into voting for this, but we'll play a run, because why not? Monster Train is a weird game because I only ever play it like once every 2 weeks or something after it gets a lot of votes. And I don't know if people just want like that quantity of Monster Train in their lives. Like, oh, I can do, you know, once every couple of weeks. Umbra primary, oh, but it's not the Exile. Exile Umbra would be amazing because you can buff the champion, but this is just regular Umbra, which means Penumbra, which means awkward. Seraph the Temperament is Sap. We have Spawn, Daze, and Spell Arcus. Daedalus is double damage explosions. I have no idea how this is going to work, but let's try. Oh, Volatile Gauge. Do we want to roll that immediately? Considering everything in our deck is very cheap, that doesn't sound good, but I know that you can build some really nice runs with Volatile Gauge. There's a lot of expensive cards. Although I will say that for a lot of the Wormkin cards, Volatile Gauge doesn't help so much because the cost is extraction. You know, with Echo Infusion, this is almost never going to cost. Well, it will literally never cost 0. Everything costs between 1 and 3. And a lot of those cards also cost less. So I actually don't think that we want a Volatile Gauge here. Umbra has a lot of expensive cards, but I think we'll just take Light's Gift for the days. It's gonna make the combat very easy up to the final boss. So let's take that. I'll take the cash. And we get to choose either Lifesteal and Gorge or Trample. I think we'll go Lifesteal and Gorge. I like that more than Trample because you just can't afford the capacity. But Lifesteal and Gorge, if we don't get a Gorge unit, at least you have your champion that can Gorge, so I do like that. A unit draft for Armor 10, we'll take it. How much did you pay him? It says 68-inch to Disposable. Disposable didn't pay me anything. I think Disposable paid other people to vote for it. And that's why we're here right now. So we need Reap on this floor. I'll put a little bit of Reap on this floor as well. We'll buff our champion. Damage, Shield, Rage, and Ember Drain affects nothing. I really didn't want you to be there, but with the Fracture we can kill you very easily. These enemies might make it up to the pyre to hit it, and if they do, they do. There's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get enough Reap damage to kill them. We will... I guess if we do 5 or 10 damage here, maybe we can kill the Disciple Protector and put a Train Steward in the back to kill this guy next turn if we have to, but whatever. Not particularly great turn for us. So yeah, we could do this. And this kills you. Start working you down. It's gonna be a bit slow. Units will make it through, I think, at this point. There's nothing we can do. But you're dead at least. You're not quite dead. Rage 3 and Ember Drain 2 to a friendly unit. We could put that on the champion. The Ember Drain would suck, but it would kill them faster. But I think actually what I'm going to do is Reap 2, 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 6 damage. I can't kill you. What I'm gonna do is work you down, because you need to die, and then we will, I guess just play some Train Stewards and get these Train Stewards out of the way. Pyre's gonna take a little hit, that's fine. I can kill you, so you're not gonna do any damage up here. Keep buffing the champion. Well, we're doing 17 damage. The rage cards are not very good. They're not very good at all. Morsels, Prismal Dust. I like Prismal Dust, but I also like the Morsel. Oh, I muted myself. Oh no, when did that happen? That's okay. Bounding Echoes I like because you can make the morsels infused. Let's try that. Morsel Master, Shard Soul. I've never won with this unit. I mean, it actually kind of makes a lot of sense. It's not a very good unit. Shard Soul Carver is a very good unit, though. The Inspire bonus will keep this unit pumping up a little bit. Read a copy. The only thing I can think of with Morsel Master is just put it behind your champion, but that's not like a great strategy. It doesn't do enough on its own. And the effect of it summons another morsel is also not particularly good. Shard Soul Carver is the only thing that seems good here because we have an infusion synergy on you and a lifesteal or a gorge synergy on you. So we have 2 floors that can do 2 things. He's not gilded. I think there's a reason for that. I think there's a reason he's not gilded. I honestly don't know how to possibly make him work in the game. I really don't. We have Quick. Got a Keeper of Echoes, which is, well, really good, actually. I could put the... Can I put the Shard Soul... Wait, does that increase capacity? It does, damn it. Well, we could put the, 2 units on the same floor for now. We can worry about melding them later. I do like having a Keeper of Echoes. I mean, this is just a good unit. But there's a duplicator coming up. So if we do a unit meld here, we can do a duplicate later. But the problem is the essence is a capacity increasing essence, which is not ideal. I suppose... No, we don't have enough money to put Quick and something else on him. Maybe we can just reroll and get multi-strike. It would either be that or Large Stone or Endless. Endless sucks, Large Stone kind of sucks, so it's really just multi-strike is the only thing I want. I could put Quick on you and then eventually get multi-strike later. That actually doesn't seem like a bad idea. We could also keep the Shard Soul Carver along and just have a Keeper of Echoes and a Shard Soul Carver on the same floor. You would have Quick, you buff your attack a little bit faster, and then we could maybe buff you... Yeah, this is fine. It's not great, but I'll take it. It's really hard, because if you reroll, 2 of the 3 options are useless, right? Magic Power and Piercing hits nothing. Magic Power hits nothing. Engaged Pack. No, not interested. You put the Keeper of Echoes inside the Shard Soul Carver, I assume. That'd be okay. I mean, it's not bad. And then we would be looking for, you know, capacity bonus or ascend descend. That's actually not a bad idea, I suppose. Let's do that. I'm gonna sack you. I'm gonna put you in your friend. Now you get a +1/+1 every time we inspire, which will happen frequently enough. And then we can dupe you later. You're not gonna be the most powerful unit possible because I would really love to get a multi-strike, but we can't afford it if we roll it, but sure. You know what we should have done? Maybe re-rolled into the multi-strike and then taken the cash from the unit upgrade. Maybe that would have been a little bit better. Enemy units appear in each floor. That's not a problem. We'll be fine. We do have to play on the bottom floor with the unit, though. The Shard Soul. We could play the middle floor with Penumbra, I suppose. But he won't be able to gorge. Because there's no capacity. Everything's gonna haste up as well. Not the best, not the best. Actually, you know what? You will survive here because you're gonna kill something and you have enough health to survive. So it's gonna be you here. You're gonna survive because you actually just have the Incant bonuses, which is nice, or the Inspire bonuses, which is nice. We'll give you a lifesteal. Kills another morsel as well. You kill, you kill, you kill. Units are gonna make it up to the top, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get some reap and we can actually kill them with that. We're not taking damage on the top floor, which is nice. Oh my god, it's so crowded. I'm also realizing now the problem with this, which is that the boss is going to skip the middle floor if we don't get the reap. But that's not too bad. I mean, it's a little bad, but it's not too bad. Okay, the pyre's gonna take 15, so it's not ideal. Yeah, we did get the reap though, so we can kill you. So you're gonna hit the middle floor. That on its own, I think means that we're fine. You're taking 160. Let's give you the damage shield. Now you're dead. There you go. I really would have preferred to have picked up a multi-strike. Just saying. Space Prism is very good. Infused and consume. Echo Snare, infused and consume again. Apply Reap 2 to enemy units. A little bit of Reap damage would go a long way, but big Reap stacks is rarely where I want to build, so I think at this point we don't need it. We're not going to have too many enemies with low amounts of HP at this point. Artifact or card duplicator. The best card we have is our Keeper of Echoes, but I wouldn't mind upgrading him first, because we don't have the capacity to play two of them on the same floor at this point. The only other duplicator is here at the end. Actually, there's one here, and one here. So we could, in theory, upgrade our units one more time, then start duplicating them. I think I'd rather do that. So let's go for the artifact. We need the health as well. Cheater's Hand, very nice. Magic Power does nothing for us. We'll take the Cheater's Hand. I'll do it. We're going heavy on the gold path. I have 580 gold. If we survive, we'll be able to buy anything we want. Big if, but you know, you hope. So what do we not want? We can play this next turn because we have things to do with all of our other cards. You get played on the middle. You'll get played on the top. You might as well frack an enemy. Don't need the energy. You know what we need? Runic Pyramid. I know it's not Runic Pyramid, but that's what we need. We have a ton of energy. If we have energy, we can let Perils of Production move forward and take it later. You get bonuses off of this. You get bonuses off of the Morcells. You get plus 2 HP, you get a lot of armor and HP. Let's buff the health of you because this is the only place we can actually play those. There's no infusion on the top floor. What do we not need? We can play the Train Stewards to dump them, so we don't need this. This guy is huge. You got 38 HP? Are you kidding me? And you sweep. So the only morsel that survives is that one. We can give him a lifesteal morsel though. Fracture kills you. One of these units is gonna make it up to the pyre, I'm pretty certain, because I can't buff your damage to 65 on this turn. So we don't need the train steward. So we'll dump that. Fracture kills you. Fracture kills you. Makes everyone take its time moving up. Void Binding and Perils of Production don't do anything. I don't want the Ember Drain, so they're not even worth playing. That was a pretty bad draw. I would like to get card draw, but I think we need the capacity more. Or we just need to make this innate. I don't know. Play that there. Keep infusing you. Keep infusing you. Yeah, because we're gonna take 6 damage from this, I think. It's a little rough. We'll survive though. Barely. Hey, all we need is 1 HP. All we need, oh my god. They moved up very fast. I need to do more damage to you. I need to do 20 damage to you. That might not be possible. If it is possible, it's entirely on this path. 2, 4, 6, what is 6 times 5? 30 damage? So we're gonna live with 1 HP. Then we're still not out of the woods because we're not really doing as much damage as we need to be doing. So we will check the shades, see what we get. Damage shield and +6. Damage shield is better on you, so we'll put the train steward in the front here. Give you the gorging. If I extract you, you live for a turn. You get the rage, doing 271 damage. You currently have 42 HP. That doesn't affect you, so we'll just do this. I think we're fine. It's close though, but I think we're fine. We need to freeze those cards, the Ember Drain ones. We need card draw, we need capacity, we need everything, unfortunately. Extract, double buffs and armor. Extract 6. Infused consume, gain 1, gain 1. I have no extract payoff cards, so Perfect Insanity does seem good just to get a kill, but it's a lot of effort to play. We don't buff or armor, so Unearthed Remains is it at least lets me play the extractions all the time when they show up. +20, +10, +1, and trample. That would have been way better for the quick unit. I don't think we can take the cocoon though. I think it's too late to build around Shell, and Shell is really hard to build around to begin with. We don't really consume too many cards. First of Kin is too expensive to play. I hate to pass, but we can just dupe the unit that we currently have later. And if we dupe him and then start buffing, ideally if we get multi-strike, we can start buffing him up. So I think this is a skip. The other thing I'm thinking of is if we get a capacity upgrade with, no, capacity, even with the capacity upgrade on Penumbra, it is too much capacity to play the cocoon. We'll get 2 refund, you play 1, 4. There's only 1 pip on the floor for a gorge. Nah, we gotta skip, I think. I hate to do it, but I think we have to, and I think we do need to go capacity here. Draw next, but I think we need the capacity now. All right, Merchant of Steel, save me. It's a multi-strike. I think we're saved. And a Morsel Maker is real good. It's a little late to build around it, and we don't have any. We're never going to get another unit to do melding, so this would have been better to have with the Shard Soul Carver, of course, but I don't think we take it. I think we just dupe the Shard Soul Carver, we give it multi-strike and quick, and we let that be the damage dealer for its own floor, and then the champion is doing its own thing. I think that's how we do this. So, although, yeah, so you take the multi-strike. Technically, there's no reason to reroll, since we can't buy anything else. I will look at the artifact. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Units cost -2. Top floor gains 1 that cannot be removed. These are all pretty good, but I think you gotta go for the extra upgrade slot, right? Do a reroll and then you look for... I guess you wouldn't want large stone, but you could go for more health, I guess. More health already exists. We could just put that on, plus 25 HP on the units. That's not bad. I doubt we're gonna get another multi-strike because we want to start duping the units here. Although, well, I don't know, because in theory we could move and dupe the units later, I suppose. Wow, there's actually no capacity. What a ripoff. So we'll take, take our glutton again. Are you winning? I can't tell. I don't know if I'm winning. Linen? I don't know if I'm winning. Because what we can do is we can go left to the Merchant of Magic, card removal, left again, then try to get another multi-strike. Then we can do duplication, and get... We can try to get an upgrade here and do another duplication. Yeah, okay, so you know what? I think we don't spend the last upgrade on the units. I think we wait. And we wait to try to get another multi-strike. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I will pay for card removal because it's very cheap right now. And getting rid of the train stewards is handy. Okay. I like what we have, we just need a little bit more. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 4. This guy is real hard. Like, real hard. And I don't like the spikes, and I don't like the haste. We're gonna play top floor, bottom floor. This is a little scary. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. We could also play Shard Soul Carver on the same floor with Penumbra, but I don't know if we want to do that. Spikes 4. I don't know if I can do that. I think we're gonna say no. What did we not want? We don't need the energy. We can dump Perils of Production. We're gonna put... I think we're gonna put Penumbra on the bottom. Because Penumbra has lifesteal, so we want Penumbra to start tanking some hits, killing the frontline units, and then the Shard Soul Carver can deal with everything when it gets higher. So let's do that. I'm gonna play you first. That way we get the buff out of you. I was kind of hoping for an energy, but that's fine. I will dump you, so you do less damage. And we'll start chomping on the morsels. What do we not need? We need Perils of Production, so let's dump a Shade Splitter. We need the fractions, too, to kill both of these units. Frog fractions. So, you die. As annoying as you are, let's kill this floor. I didn't play this! I'm a dummy. Well, that's a little rough. I'm a freaking dummy. I forgot to play the Shade Splitter. Well, in that case, we need the energy. Because we gotta get the Shade Splitters. And they give me energy back if they're these ones, so that actually went fine. That was a little dumb of me, though. Okay. You don't need the energy on this turn. Do need to kill you units that are making it up and are, you know, killing me. Which is unfortunate. Sabubu, welcome. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Welcome to what's surely gonna be a failed run. Yeah, this is not good. What the heck are we gonna do about this? No, actually, this'll be fine. Oh, but you have 105 HP, you dick. Maybe we can't kill the haste unit. Oh, this is gonna be the end of it, I think. We should have had Penumbra at the top floor. And we should have maybe even worked on duping some units. Because I only have one unit. We got the quick, we got the multi-strike, we just didn't survive to actually double it up. So long ago since I saw Monster Train, don't get me started. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. You know, actually, we might be fine, because you are almost taking enough damage on your own. We need everything, though. We need to play... You know, a morsel with Rage 3 will kill you. You don't do any damage. I don't need to fracture you. So we can fracture you to get rid of your damage shield. So it's gonna be a morsel, summon there, buff it with the rage. We get 3 energy. We'll have 5 energy, which means the only thing we're not gonna play is one of the morsel. We don't need Void Binding. We can probably dump that. Yeah, dump Void Binding. Okay. This is taking a lot of thought. Let's see what this gives us. Lifesteal. Lifesteal we want on you. So you take this one. Give it rage. Now you're dying. Beautiful. Fracture you to get rid of your damage shield. Let's add more infusion up here. You're doing enough damage to kill him, which is beautiful. I think we're gonna make it through this combat, actually. Well, the boss is the hard part, for sure. But you're dying. You get the morsel. D. Norisaurus, welcome and have a good evening. 360. You're doing double damage. That's a bit of a problem. You'll die when you move up, but then you're gonna start doing 13 damage. It's better than doing 16 though. So we don't need 2 fractures, we only need 1. Giving you more health is totally fine. You need to die. You need damage shield. 396. We don't need to give you damage shield, the heal. Right. That's stupid. Let's see, you're doing 17 damage. $17 damage goes into 61, 17, 34, 68. This makes you live for 1 more turn. 557. We'll be fine. It's just very close. Is it time for the effing chat? It is almost time for the effing chat. I don't like that you're living for another turn, because it means that you're going to do more damage. I think we still have you, but I don't like it. Oh no, that guy was not giving you multi-strike. You just do this much damage. You're just a jerk. Okay. Good thing you're dying, but that was a close one. Because of the pact, he had multi-strike. I thought it was from the enemy unit. Cave-in. Cave-in is interesting because an intrinsic holdover cave-in could allow us to make an infinite number of units on one floor. So if we get the right draw, we can make that insanely good for us. Melee weakness is also an insanely good card with holdover. We want it. So we're gonna go left. We're gonna do some card searching here. Could buy some relics, could get something out of the cavern, but we really need to upgrade the deck. No intrinsic, but there is a -2. -2 on the cave-in would be nice. And there is a holdover, okay. Man, if we can thin out the deck enough, we can get to a point where that's coming back every turn. It's hard, but we're almost there. So we need to dump. We need to dump a lot out of the deck. I hate to say it. The holdover cave-in is very good. I think we are gonna make it cost -2. I think we are. We could also make force contamination holdover, but you know what? We can always cheat this to the top of our deck for the next turn if we don't want to play it on the current turn. This we kind of want to see every turn, because we can keep enemies around forever, and we can keep our morsels being generated on the same floor forever. The champion can actually function as a tank. So I'm gonna upgrade this, as expensive as it is. We're gonna dump a... We don't need the energy, because we're gonna take card draw. Dump the fracture, and we're gonna dump a shade splitter. We're gonna make... This is not an important card to play, but getting one that can't be removed makes the force contamination easier to play. I'll make this cost 1. Double stack. That's good. Yeah, let's give forced contamination. This is also pretty good for the damage, shield, and rage, but force contamination, we'll give you big ol' melee weakness. Magic power does literally nothing. Save some of our cash. Because we're gonna go here. Yeah, okay, I like this. We have a 23 card deck. That's not bad considering my normal deck sizes, and we are almost to the point where we can keep units on one floor almost forever. Enemy units enter with armor. I don't think the armor is gonna matter too much. Oh, it will matter with the crystal cloaks, but we have quickness, so maybe it won't. Matters with you, now that I think about it, but hopefully our quickness can actually, deal with you. We do not need cave-in. And I think we'll cave into the middle floor. Oh, you've got sweep, you asshole. That way we can keep the shard souls behind Penumbra, because Penumbra's got the lifesteal, and we can just keep putting morsels down there. And if units make it to the top, well, we want to be on the top floor. If units make it to the top floor, they will just get dazed, and then on the second floor, they won't be able to attack. Okay, so cave-in we can have next turn. We don't need it now. Get an infusion happening. We don't have enough health. This is gonna be very dangerous, because I don't know how we're gonna keep the champion alive. This'll do it. That'll barely do it, but it will do it. Do we need energy? Not really. So we can probably dump Perils of Production. Okay. But you'll live with 1 HP, which is fine. You're gonna heal up to full. Hopefully we can find some morsels that actually do a little bit of damage. Or rather, have a little bit of health to survive the sweep effect. And they'll get dazed on the top floor if they don't make it. So let's start here. Here. That was almost a misclick. You will live, which is beautiful. You need to have more health. Now you're living. If we fracture, we're not gonna actually kill the collector. We don't have enough infusion on the floor to do that. So he's gonna make it through. I mean, if he makes it through, he kind of just makes it through, doesn't he? Let's not worry about the morsel because he's already dead. Do the cave-in. Gold's gonna get away. Those units are not gonna get away. They will die. No unit is gonna hit the pyre at this point. It's just gonna be a bit of a slow process. I also did not get any morsels, which kind of sucks because we need the champion to start growing. Still not dying, huh? That's a bad turn. This is not looking very good for us, but we're slowly getting somewhere. This is gonna be oh my god, we just can't do enough damage. These units are gonna get too clogged. There's no way in hell we can actually kill everything in time. But we're goddamn gonna try. Everything is at least, you sweep, you're gonna kill my morsels! They're healing now because of so many healers on the floor. God damn it. Well, we don't need this right now. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's see what happens. You're gonna make it to the, you're not gonna kill me. Oh my god, you're not gonna kill me. I honestly don't believe it. Okay. We're killing a unit, thank god. We still need to kill all of these units that are making it up, and you have 9 stealth. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Doesn't matter who we reap, really. $390 damage? I mean, with melee weakness, I think we have you. We don't need the energy. So we do want to still descend because we're stealth. We might as well do something with these enemies with the time that we have. You can have a damage shield. You're dead. You're also melee weakness now. All right, that was very close. We took 8 damage, and it was the scariest 8 damage I've ever taken. Another cave-in. And a cannibalize. These are not what I'm looking for, but I have to admit that cannibalize means we can roll morsels over to the next turn by giving us a reason to have that and Shade Splitter at the same time. And they're good morsels. So I think we'll take it. 5 damage to enemy units per echo. And I think we need a damage dealing card, so I kind of like the idea of this as well. But I think once we dupe the unit, which is gonna happen now, we don't need it as much. That cave-in means we can build big floors now, so I think we just want to go to the unit dupe first. Or do we go to the Merchant of Steel and look for like a multi-strike? I think we gotta start duping and just get like cheap upgrades on all of these units that we're gonna have. Yeah, that makes more sense. Which means I think we skip. I think we just need to have a thin deck to get to the Descend as quickly as possible. Dupe? Cavern. Yeah, I think we don't care about putting another upgrade on the unit right now. I think we just need another unit. I think that's been a mistake. More energy helps a lot. Cards in packs come with another upgrade. Is also good, but it's a little late. So we'll take the Hell's Banners. And then I think we're just gonna dupe our unit. But let's see what we've got. Intrinsic. We don't need Intrinsic on the Space Prism anymore, so I don't think we need the upgrades here. We'll dupe and move on. Not a lot to be done. We have 2 HP. But like, the boss will not be able to kill us, I think. Okay, what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? We do not need Void Binding. Our units will be dazed when played. I think we just play it. I think we just play you as well. And we will start stacking up some Reap. Our champion is in a rough spot because he is going to take lethal damage on this turn, so we do have to put something in front of him. I'd rather it not be Void Binding, but Void Binding on a Shade Splitter means it can still be gorged, so we'll roll this unit to the next turn. You need as many lifesteal as possible. Now you're fine. Did that give me energy back? I feel like it may have given me energy back. Let's give you more HP. Oh, there's the energy back. Yes, we could have done this a little bit differently. Did they get gorged first? Let's see. Yeah, they get gorged before they die, so we can play the Reap on ourselves. I do need to play the Shard Soul Carver, but if we can't play it, let's roll it forward. And melee weakness the hell out of you. Why are you taking 8? Ah, from the Reap, that makes sense. Could melee weakness you to kill you, but you should die next floor. Well, you might not die next floor, but you'll... Well, I'm gonna play a unit. You're definitely gonna die next floor, so let's contaminate you. I'm gonna give you more health. It's sketchy, but we're making it work. I'm giving you armor, but now we only have 1 unit to kill instead of 2. Okay. You're dead, you're fine. What do we not need? We don't need Cannibalize, we can't play it. You can tank for him. Infuse Extract. I don't want everything to be more expensive, so we're just gonna play this up here. They're not scaling as fast as I would like. It would have been way better to have the +6/+6 every turn for sure. This is a good turn. We're gonna get enough morsels to play everything, so just dump a Perils of Production, you don't need it. Everything is gonna die. This is why we have a cannibalize. A holdover on the cannibalize would be nice. Za to you too, friend. Za to you too. You might as well play this, I guess. It doesn't matter. Heal you. Descend everything. Not quite everything is dying, but those units will scale better now. This is a bit of an awkward turn, but it should still be fine. I have 2 HP. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. There you go. How does it look? Well, things aren't dying as quickly as I would like, but we've got 300 damage on the floor. We're getting there. No. Hold that for next turn. Oh my god, we're gonna die. No, we're not gonna die. It's gonna be real close, but we're not gonna die. Because you, I can kill with a reap. You have to die. Melee weakness. It's just one big unit. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess we will melee weakness on this floor. Why though? Everything's gonna die in one hit anyways. Maybe not you. You have 40 HP, you have 100. I guess I'll melee weakness you. Maybe we should have held that for next turn, but the damage shield does seem a little bit better because this guy only hits once. Okay, hello. At least when they hit the top floor, they're all dazed, so it's a lot easier for us to deal with things. Well, we made it through yet another floor, surprisingly. Okay. 2 HP in a dream. Forever consumed furnace tap. Perfect insanity. Infused, so it's only an extract 5. I do like perfect insanity, but we have an extraction card that's really heavy. Do we need another one? Or can we make this work with just the descends and the constant descending down to the middle floor? Ah, it's tough. Another multi-strike would be nice, but the Ember Drain is terrible. Without being able to remove the debuff, I'm not sure I like the Furnace Tap. In theory, we might be able to generate extra energy, but on the second turn, we're gonna have 0 energy and no way of gaining it because nothing in our deck is free. It's not like we get 2 morsels every turn or anything like that. Perfect Insanity is at least something we can use to kill a unit, which can help substantially as things progress. And it's good on bosses too. So I think I'll take the Insanity and we'll take card draw. Helps to offset our weak draw right now. And I think we're gonna go Hellvent once again. We need more units. I think that is the only thing that really matters. It's card removal as well. -2 in intrinsic. Again, intrinsic doesn't really matter. And nothing's expensive enough for the -2. We do need a holdover, like that's a big one, but we could go to the Merchant of Magic and look for it. Look at all that health. Hellhorn consumable, melting consumable, Stygian consumable. Stygian consumable is like melee weakness or frostbite on enemies. Hellhorn consumable is like rage on enemies. Maybe plus 25 armor. Melting remnant consumable is I mean, it's all like just bring back your units and give things burnout, which is not great. I think we'll go Hellhorn. But we want to add it. Rage 3 is just not good enough. Then we'll go Stygian, Frostbite 6. Might kill some weak units, but still not good enough. We have Reap to do a piddly amount of damage if we need it. And I don't think we need the capacity upgrade, which didn't even show up, so I think we're just gonna go big on lifesteal and make Penumbra a tank. 20 HP is so bad though, but if we get him gorging, in theory that should be enough. I'm gonna dump Perils of Production. In theory, we don't need the energy as long as we play units, so. We'll get another Keeper of Echoes in this deck, or Shard Keeper, or whatever the hell he is. I got a lot of money, unfortunately. Spikes 5, no, we don't need the cash. This is a skip. I also can't afford to let my morsels die. If they attack into the enemies, they'll just get crushed. Oh god, and that's the other problem with these freaking jerks. They do 45 damage each. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure Penumbra can survive. God damn it. I think Penumbra is gonna be toasted. I don't think there's any way that we can survive that damage output. There's no way that Penumbra can survive this damage output. That is scary. That is very scary. What the hell are we gonna do? What we need is, we just needed spells. We needed some spells that can hit the back line. Our units are not strong enough for this. And especially, they don't start strong enough for this. They scale slowly. I could put a unit in front of Penumbra to keep them alive long enough that then they can gorge, but they're not going to gorge if the capacity is filled with a Shard Soul Carver. So that's not good enough. We have the energy to play everything, so we might as well just dump the deadweight for next turn. But again, the question is, what the hell are we gonna do here? Because... 3? I can keep you alive. Yeah. I can keep you alive to take... Oh, but you're hitting first. God damn it. Okay, so 10, 30, you're currently taking 35. Can I take an extra 15 damage off of Penumbra? No, I don't see a way of keeping Penumbra alive. Unless I can bring all of the units down and then have all of the units together kill Gilded Wing and the Shade Wings before they can even attack. So it would have to be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. We currently have 120 damage. I would have to buff them enough to get to 190. I don't know if we can actually buff them enough to get to 190. Because then on top of that, we would have to do one additional hit to get to the 25 on the second unit. So probably not, is my guess. If we're currently doing 120, to get to 190, we would have to buff the damage by 70. Buffing the damage by 70 when we have 3 units, well, we have 6 attacks per unit, means that we would have to buff it by about 11 damage. Sorry, we would have to buff 70. Oh, okay, hold on. What's 70 divided by 9? 9? We'd have to buff 9 times. Is that the right math? No, 70 divided by 6. We'd have to buff 11 times, 11 to 12 times. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only buff 4 times. So we are not gonna be able to kill all these units, and they are gonna make it through, and they're gonna murder me because they do freaking 1 billion damage. Not fun. So I think we're gonna have to fall back to secondary strategy, which is just build 1 floor. Because I think it's the only thing we can do. We have to build a top floor that can kill everything. I don't know what we would be looking for to make this work, because it doesn't work. But there's no way in hell we're keeping freaking Penumbra alive. Maybe we can do some additional damage here, I suppose. You're still dying, huh? Now you're not dying. This is going downhill quickly. Okay, melee weakness keeps us alive for another turn at least, so that's good. Save that for later. This does save us. And if we can just build up plenty of damage shields, HP, maybe even lifesteal. Maybe we can make something happen. You're quick, so we'll just do this and then quick hit, explode, quick hit. I mean, you're gonna die anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll put you in front so we don't actually buff this guy. I guess maybe more Reap would have done it. Maybe I was not, oh my god, look at the damage down here. Maybe I was not focusing on the Reap as much as I should have been. I mean, even right here, though, we're dying. Like, the Pyre, we're not doing enough damage, and the Pyre is not keeping us alive. Although we have perfect insanity, so it's not over yet, damn it. What we do not need is Cave In. Dump that. Excuse me. Oh, we should have played this first. We could have gotten another incant, which we actually do need. Minus 666. So that's you. I can play you and give you more HP. He's not dying anymore. So we've actually already died. I needed to be able to play this to get the Reap damage. Yeah. But that's okay. It was an interesting run. It did not go as well as I would have liked. But I don't like the Penumbra champion. I don't like Penumbra in general. The Penumbra champion just takes way too long to get rolling on these challenges. If we had maybe, you know, the intrinsic packed morsel that could have gotten Penumbra off the ground, maybe that was an option. But I'm not a big fan of Penumbra champion. The alt champion I like a lot more because you can actually buff the exiled champion, which I forget the name of, and then have that be gorged, and then you can get some nice scaling happening. But Penumbra itself is just, it's too garbage. Fun run though, maybe we'll try it again.